Sammy Gyamfi. Wo best performance you ye hwan?
Sammy Gyamfi. Oh, media me Sammy Gyamfi min kaso aboka. Media me nzira baby an kaso aboka. We a young guy. Ye man opportunity no nya adwuma. Enya afi na ye ba bedum ni bia. What you say? Ndum ni jan na ndum ni china. Onyere ne ho nya adwuma na god adwuma de ne ye dey. Unse honhom semu di god wachi. What you say? Ebi ode kono, ebi yirai. Ebi ode kono, okoto honhom de ne bi. What you say? Ene no efiri mu amana anso. Anase obi ekoka no tokọ ne bi hwie gu ye. Anase shape ode kono. Ene bi eye no ehwie gu we. Ndi god adwuma ho nsam edoso papa menuaba. Ye ka se ye ka anyway. Ti so wa say wo mo ka ni we ya nyina ya giatum. Ya de beka bi ne. Onye adwuma.
Shape of MPP me mo onkomo. I think it is high time say there be a cost within the party. I must not be tolerated at any shape or form. And this guy called Paul Yandoh must be called to order. Seven previous, I will restrain myself, but Jimmy no adosododo. Forgive me for using that word, but that is the only word that makes me aka. But when I say Jimmy no adosododo, it is not even about say Obeka says Sammy Gyamfi yadia no nyadia. I don't care. People must have opinions, different opinions within a political party. So even his opinion, say or susu say Sammy Gyamfi yadia, he should be able to express it without any fear or favor. That is okay. But what is not acceptable and what is not okay? And this says your political party more. Not all of a sudden, party ane eya kono. Party ane your friend or a crutch for party. And then within the rank and file of NPP, no. So we pay comedian within the political space. You don't call any mean a person. And yes, Syria calling our friend. No. You are calling the communications director of the NPP in no mean a region as Ashanti region. And he has become a symbol of comedy. And the leadership of the party don't see anything wrong with it. Look at from top of NDC to down. NDC or your officer Bena Obiena no wakasa. The only thing that people can come up with, yes, communications officer of the NPP in Ashanti region. And now said Pano be a symbol of comedy within the Ghanaian political space. Opesa we ye comedy. Appear stadium to way or your comedy for political sake in the and he is surviving, he is okay. But you cannot occupy a position as Asante Regional Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party. And anytime you better on our radio and TV so then it's about concert. Your Frau Asante Regional Communications Director, National Discourse, Brabe Kabi. Akawuka say it should be clear with the direction the nation is going. What did you know that the concert? And I go to no home bonia juma, and I go to na bay forum, so they could be you don't do research, you don't do anything. Gradually making the MPP look like a laughing stock as a party. And such a character says he wants to be the Ashanti Regional Secretary. Ashanti Region, no, natural for MPP, no, the stronghold, no, natural for no, a symbol of comedy in Ghanaian politics. For Yandoh, why in the way this will be an one workers or your concert so? I never know. Anyama tantamba ni ye party no na wotu wona sa na ayi FF Antomo ye party no Ashanti Region kebe wa kono am join ya Frau as communications director of the NPP in Ashanti Region me hu ye kwa ye research oba and you speak to issues and the NPP adum pempenso a concept nko first you can him therefore party you can party and crofo kon do so mo ba join ya MPP and then we are struggling to even get tertiary institutions because you allow kwasi asem over the years Ashanti Regional Communications Director friend radio so say brabeka political nsem no ye kan brabeka bi when you why your research one man who communication directorate no a poli resources amount to kasa you speak to fact you speak to points. What the other concert ye and the abojo say na Paul Yandoh what is this? Yet meet na kuroma say mani dum pempensuo bia si ye pe obi oba be ye concert wo Ghanaian politics mu a whole chairman of Ashanti Region chama bompa yema ye toriak etika ono kura na ye mistake ya communications director de nka oba you speak to issues with common sense. I'm a party in your party. Now the middle class don't even want to associate themselves with MPP. And such a character says, I want to be the next secretary of the Yabobo Adamu Anadiebeya. Now Ababe secretary of Ashanti region, MPP. Now you're a comedian who Ghanaian politics. I'm an Akasema Miasra. You're first secretary of Ashanti region. What kind of a joke are we entertaining in our party like that? And here, our concert, and the leadership of the party, many are could be a much one among our always way yes, concert. Party ni mu ya wonya kono sisi. Ayabon pa say, you bet me a reason. I'm a man for no kwado. Why are we turning our party into a joke? President Kufuor party na wode oti Asante region wo seven prayer say Jimmy Sa na dey be no. Who communications director want to mean your research and speak to issues.
Near war on my FM no, near Koyadu and Gordon ye, and I do your baby your boiling pointer. Kennedy to me the agenda by God in me boy Macatambua. Oh, would I more say that? See we a certain Malayan Waduma, because me compare Jumano, while Pama can be detroit so. And see on my FM, and see Gordon ye, I take Fadi. Yes, a share or Hana me came and the Druba be quite black watch. I challenge him. The first corruption case. MPP nyaye under Nanado Danko for administration. Hey, Ken Agyapong na debai.
Never he moving pina no.
Never moving pina no.
Na never here.
Me back no. The first corruption case. Say MPP. Ma and this the year campaign year 2020 and 2024. Hey, Ken Agyapong na debai kakai. Who want me 1,000?
And then first near na crash for seats na.
Dabi.
Na never hand beam.
Ghana Maritime head office now mo kwatu to air condition air condition
14 air condition
on the sea dan no on the G contract
kwame usu de awie ye nyina Ken Agyapong enu nti na eduru ba bi no o se akwa we no madina chi Asem life unja watwe no onye Kennedy campaign manager 2023 no campaign and now why ho o corner Abronye Bawumia
o corner ho o se nipa na medina chi no madina chi anya problem
air condition man.
On the sea down $50 million.
Air condition 14 bubu.
And say air condition or not on me. I know we yano sikani brenti 1 room be air condition mako 13. Who tara who can corrupt Asem? Who tara Ghana ha? Who can corrupt Asem? Ghana Maritime Office head office. Who not see $50 million? Ye be hunsem and non static corruption cases. The next case hereby after being contaminated oil
moving pin and soup oil. And
then after being Nikanadiati. Also honest person there. The second corruption case
in the MPP government.
In under MPP government. After being the Dubai and then on your campaign strategies. Also can corrupt.
I know to me I'm casting Crawford the agent Crawford.
Yes. Contaminated oil they buy or box. The second corruption case I buy. And to what I will say, what you want your corrupt no. What could sit down at 1 room air conditioning and Maku 13 and the goom. I will air conditioning 1 or some mine. Then I'll see 1 or 2 because I say I go far back. Who say a summer coffee for 2 for so tall my buying, but you are telling us say, would you clean?
Say what to say? Honorable Ken Agyapong can say Bawumia na abo pass it in Natema. How do you feel?
So no yere obako ma. Mwa. Nti time no di dinkrofo atama kofo adone amanfo okuroma no. Na ne asofo ho ne born ba. Ho ne born ba. Ye bisa simple question me ya no. Time oti krom ha. O sisi adwuma di ministers attend di akofo ado atem. Eye niema nsem fatati sika man krofo bi ma mo call independent we ni ye no fine born pa en krom ha yetie obia nim say meme wo su manchen Ken Agyapong because meme ni di atem apart from ono ha na madina atem ba ono de ye dimisi pempen so a wadi obia atem krom Ghana po nyina nim nyanza wakami me wate say maka Ghana po nim nyanza nti ye ka presidential material meme ye more than qualified Ken Agyapong.
Abronye ye more qualified.
Oh, eba nitwo ne fe, eba nipadua, eba bibibia, eba me handsomeness ni bibibia me more than qualified. Eba school me more than qualified ten. Nti die bio. Apart from some koye contracting, inflating figure no, enyi bi ni ye no. Eno nko a il got money. We here no free wa bibibia no he can match me. Apart from say when ya il got money.
Now what be adwuma 7,000.
At 7,000 never fine. Wo na be adwuma no when ya national television. And ya catch you say, also 19 company bobo, was a GR for baba chemi. We ni papa. Ghana ha or mind be a develop one. Or mind be a develop be the taxes and the year adwuma me boy. What are all the America say to develop Ghana to say America? And who be tax? Why what Maka said GR for about who cost so? I'm a my boy for no.
Move to me radio 95.9.
Yo,
I was just saying, Chairman, I was just saying.
What day? I tell me your doubles.
We are the Paya Juma order.
Oh, sir, Oman FM go for you, Juma.
Indeed, none of me business say not there.
Yes.
That's a compare multimedia. And then why any part of those?
Oh, yeah.
And I am from a question. Say, Oman FM go on who there. Now you're sure, say, Papa said, I know a D. So when you might pay your Juma, he owns a TV station. Can no pay our sorry. Factory ni good TV so be area and they are a social media busu government so any documentary. This is the social and so factory this is the fishing at the coast store no they will show doesn't exist anywhere. I said nobody
to say it exists, that may be stretching the argument.
There's existence I'm talking about is the jobs. And they coast on no Adani warehouses. Korea for now, South Koreans are normal coast almost be. Those coast stores have turned into warehouses.
Whose coast store? Is it Ken Agyapong's coast store?
And why be no born on some rhino Ghana has all coast stores?
Adani warehouse. Oh, well. I think no see.
There be coast store and so see at it. When him set up hotel.
Dabi.
I will eat at the Kwashin.
Okay.
Big hotel. Otoye is a hotel campaign headquarters. Campaign headquarters. That time okay. My point to you is that all this talk about me companies nipa ye adwuma he o bon ho sa me nipa 7 me correct me back na me ko
argument say wow we see eni ho no you are alleging say no the proof say eni ho
enti
the ono say owo we're creating human 7,000 we see eni ho what's your
enti I should sit here and tell you say Dr. Bawumia of farm nipa 10,000 years adwuma more north now you go and prove. Okay, Dr. Bawumia adwuma farm 20,000 or north most prove say oni ho. This is the problem. Oni pay na no den what TV station, social media platforms, handles. Mr. Challenge your on adi we know. I've gone around central region. A man lower than my country delegates or mon country. I was in some constituency. Some say me person o mo kire baby nipa na ye adwuma na me nkɔ hwɛ bi. Me a so mo ntumi nya documentary ma ya mom. Me peke nnwuma na nipa 7,000 ye wo mu no. Na ma ko film me na me de atro obi aso mo nie. Mouth.
So you don't believe that story?
No, your friend is a steel factory no. Ogusu si on si nwie e wo your friend is a motorway no. Amazing for your friend is saying steel benders. Ade. How many 7,000?
It may not be 7,000 but Juma our creative.
Which I don't doubt. Okay. But my point is that that is not the kind of a Juma who say me innovative. Me wo agree ye di be human. That is why I was saying say so my opportunities today my contracts I buy contracts na minya millions of dollars from those contracts. Maybe be human be. Oh my crowd me see water factory obi wa ba water factory na e osuhum. Nipa ye adwuma wo ho. Me dey metumi dey ato abonte. Am I FM for going to mean job ko?
No, we don't have those.
Maybe I have it.
Say only
me say me will be.
You've not shown it.
Your poor Abraham Fieber.
No, but that's not fair.
But the facts are better.
Because I about a man for
you want to meet job ko dey won nyime ano. We can't even pay the work.
What the presidents at them. What the police for them. What the judges at them. Memo ba onkoso. Anybody who is somebody in this country, President Ken Agyapong did not tell. Why not? I sorry, I can't say when people say on your item did. And no pay me ba. Let me tie me tape be. Ne ba ne yamu ba. Osiso betu any school fees there. Or the sika no be kwa kopa shower or 8. Na anya bi kra no ansa no obenya ace ni be wo no obenya moment